Hello, once again, timekeepers and timepieces. This is Time Prince Kronos, starting a new adventure. This time, Digimon Story, Time Stranger. The game already had me at, time. I do love time travel games. If they're good, if they're bad, I just enjoy the premise and see what there is for the ride. Now, I'm going to be playing this with a small bit of a challenge. Prior to me starting this game, I have already beaten it. I filled out the field guide with every type of Digimon there is under the sun. And I let my friends pick my team. And I have to make it work from there. My tank, my healer, my attacker. I need to figure out who fills what role, given the characters I was allowed to have. Luckily, I was allowed to pick one, so I had a small bit of control to tweak around what I need, but this is going to be a very fun adventure. So, we're going to be playing it on balanced, because I've beaten it on hard, and just want to experience the story with a little bit of challenge. Not going to do story. But let's see what this new adventure has in store for us. O child of fate, bound to the endless cycle of death and rebirth. Oh, choose a figure suitable for fulfilling thy mission.
Here I go.
I'm just gonna be able to play myself. Because you can just rename the character like that. Boom! Suddenly I have a magical last name. Look at that, I have now been adopted.
Preparations complete.
Time to go walk over into the white void of the digital world, or wherever I'm actually starting. A movie theater. That's where I'm starting.
Take your seat and wait for the show to start. A story about the natural laws of the world is about to begin.
Front row seats. Nice. No complaints there. Awesome! Game just started and I'm already famous to have my own animated intro. Love that. Wait, that's not Nessie, that's a Digimon! Oh. You just... Can you hit them? Can you just punch them? Incredible. I love it already. Ring ring, hello, hello.
Uh-oh. Looks like we've been overdoing it a little lately. The world is starting to wake up to our existence. Ironic, really. A secret organization that hunts down urban legends is becoming an urban legend in its own right. If that anime you just saw gets too popular, you can forget about going around dressed like that anymore. I'll go ahead and put in a request for budget for a new uniform. But for this mission, you'll need to keep a low profile.
Oh, come
Is that
on.
clear,
You
Agent?
can just pretend it's cosplay.
Now then, Are you already aware of the anomalous phenomena that have been observed in the city?
Somewhat. Can you explain it again?
You know, paranormal occurrences that can't be explained by today's science. It's our specialty, remember? Similar phenomena have been confirmed in Japan's Shinjuku area. It's a routine mission, you know the drill.
Okay, but who are you again?
I know it's been a while, but come on. I relay orders and info from HQ, and you handle the investigation in the field. Regulations forbid me from sharing my name, but you can call me Operator, as usual. Getting back to the mission, are you already aware of the anomalous phenomena that have been observed in this city?
Of course I am. Mostly.
Inexplicable explosions, sightings of mysterious life forms, localized earthquakes, abnormal weather patterns. There's no shortage of strange reports. All typical anomalies, so it's time for Adamus to step in. The top brass have high hopes for us, I'm told. So I'm hoping we can make this mission a repeat performance.
What do you mean by repeat performance? Am I awesome
personally
before?
wasn't satisfied with the results of our last mission, since we let the target escape at the last minute. But the higher-ups really value the data we obtained during the mission, hence their high hopes for us today.
Okay, who's Adamus?
Our organization, Adamus, is a special investigation bureau that looks into these kinds of anomalies away from the public eye. This mission is no exception, of course, so do take utmost care to maintain secrecy and remain hidden.
Understood. Well, continue to
I'll
look
send
like a
the coordinates to the
cosplayer.
Digivice. Check your map and approach the target location. Again, don't blow your cover. And let's pray that the anime from earlier doesn't become too popular. Now then, it's time to start the mission. I'm counting on you.
Just tell people that you're, I don't know, a cosplayer or, you know, trying out for a live action role of an adaptation or something. I don't know, there's ways to work around this. Run through the back streets of Shinjuku. You can view helpful messages this way. Excellent. Excellent. Currently I have no Digimon. But I have a cool menu that I can spam. Okay. I keep moving the goalpost on me. Oh yeah, just go towards the marker wherever it is. What's going on at the wall? What wall? Oh, is that the wall? That's a big wall. It's a very big wall.
I see you've reached the specified coordinates. Give me a sit rep.
What exactly is this wall?
It's called the Wall of Hope. There was a big, mysterious explosion in Nishi Shinjuku 8 years ago. The wall was built just after that, ostensibly for public safety, but the truth remains murky. The phenomena we've been sent to investigate are seen most often around this wall. Best to assume we'll be investigating what's on the inside as well.
Okay, are they protesting the wall? Why are people here?
Yes, apparently. The government never fully explained why they closed off Nishi Shinjuku with the Wall of Hope. The official explanation is that some equipment exploded at an underground construction site. But a wall of this scale for something like that clearly doesn't add up. Hence the angry crowd demanding some real answers.
Okay. I know I kind of just mentioned a protest, but why is there a crowd here?
You can really feel the fear and anger of the crowd. Our studies indicate an odd correlation between an increase in the frequency of anomalies and heightened social unrest. Anomalies have been occurring exponentially more often of late, at a rate only seen a handful of times in history. And though we aren't sure why, almost all those precedents were accompanied by complete societal collapse.
That's not good.
Be
Did
it
Digimon
an
cause
epidemic,
those?
a natural disaster, even more. That's why we're in such a hurry. But in our haste, I'm afraid we've alerted the world to our existence. Nevertheless, our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies and the horrible tragedies that follow.
Okay.
Try investigating that area a little further.
Okay. You're obviously hiding something. Stop making excuses and just tell us. Are you part of the protest too? Don't hold back. Get up there and make yourself heard. This polite protester is letting me cut in line to be angry near the front. As I walk, cape or scarf gently blowing in the wind, I make myself slide into the crowd like a ninja in bright mint green attire. But looks like we're almost to the edge of the crowd. Mission marker is where we can just kind of talk to these fine gents, apparently.
Are you all right?
Earthquake. Oh, I see. About to do me an illegal.
That tremor just now was likely one of our anomalous phenomena. I managed to narrow the target coordinates down thanks to some videos from 8 years ago. Footage of the anomaly in this district was uploaded to the internet back then by some civilians. The actual videos have since been removed, but the comments still remain. And they tell us that those videos were all recorded in areas that are now on the inside of that wall.
We built this wall in 8
Check
years?
again to see if there isn't some way to get beyond that wall.
Oh. Well, that little light is telling me that we can go down. I'm not going over that wall, but I'm going under it. Now, I have played this game. Obviously, I said such at the start. I'm not going to pretend like this is a new experience for me. But I will tell some tips.
I'm sending you an additional mission. Someone is requesting aid near the target coordinates. That person had already been approved to contact your Digivice.
That's
Normally,
odd.
I'd assume that to mean they're a member of the organization. At any rate, do what you can to keep whoever it is safe.
Oh, look! Digimon!
It seems you've discovered some phase electron lifeforms.
That's a name for
Phase
them.
electron lifeforms are mysterious organisms often found in the vicinity of anomalies. Adamus has been studying them for years, but the truth of their nature still eludes us. The analysis department at HQ finally decided on a name for these creatures in a report they put out the other day. Going forward, they're to be referred to as digital monsters, or Digimon for short. Naturally, we won't send you out defenseless. I'll transmit some firepower to you right now. The connection will only allow me to send one, however, so make your choice.
Well, as I have beaten this, like I said, I will be using the opportunity instead to kind of make a guide to getting through this game, fighting the bosses, and making some teams that work relatively well. Now, all three of the starters are actually pretty solid. You get Patamon, Demi-Devimon, and Gomamon. wonderful selection. A little bit odd, considering, you know, these two are from Adventure, and then you have Devimon, which is, you know, normally a villain Digimon, but it works. Now, for the sake of our team, luckily for me, otherwise the challenge would kind of be over, one of the Digimon I am allowed to use for the challenge is an evolution of Devimon, which means he will be our pick for the start of this game. Hey, little guy. You're gonna cause some chaos with me.
Here we go.
And we get into a fight.
Contact with hostile Digimon confirmed. Digivice activated. Execute the Digimon summoning program.
Now, instead of just being like a pocket watch or a flip phone, no, the Digivice in this game is a gun. Deploy the boy. Now, Digimon Time Stranger is a turn-based RPG with a multi-triangle weakness system. As you can see, one of the triangles is vaccine, virus, and data, with the other 4 types of Digimon having no relation to each other and no weaknesses, none of that. In addition to vaccine, virus, and data, there's also elemental resistances and weaknesses, allowing you to really play and fine-tune with exploiting an enemy's weaknesses for maximum damage. The most amount of damage that I've been able to do is 5 times damage by exploiting elemental weakness, type weakness, and attribute weakness. Obviously, if it is the correct attribute, you do 200% damage. If you have attribute and element, it does 300 to 400% damage, depending on if it is weak or super weak to something. And then if you match a move, let's say that does extra damage to bird types, and you're fighting a bird type, it does another 100% damage. So mixing that all together, you can hit 500% damage. We're not going to be seeing 500% damage hits for a while, but it is something that can happen. The cool thing is, you can analyze that at will by pressing left trigger. Lets you see their full stats, all their traits, and what moves they have. So, if you're having trouble fighting something, look to see what its defenses are. Look to see what types of damage it does. And look to see what damage you can do to it. So, this is a data type, which means it's going to take extra damage from virus types.
It's go time! Give me darts!
An easy one shot at double damage. One cool thing I love about this game is every single Digimon has a unique win animation. Just that little bit of love that they give it.
Here we go.
This one's going to be a little bit harder because it is a vaccine type, but
It's go time! Give me darts!
that doesn't mean that I can't win. Obviously, I still have the extra power and the life steal. I can just make a normal attack work, and we're good. Now, there's a lot of battling in this game. Lot of level grinding. Lot of busy work. Most of that will be edited out. This is just the tutorial area, so I'm showing a lot of extra details. But when it comes to the important stuff, that will stay in. Important fights will stay in. Random level grinding, that will just be skipped through. Otherwise, I would have like 90 videos, and they'd all be an hour long, and we still would be beating the game. But for that sake, I'm just going to show one more fight, which is a virus versus a virus, neutral damage. It'll do less than neutral damage because he's actually not resistant to dark. I thought it was. But it'll do half damage if they're resistant. And it'll do, I think, 0.3 and then 0.1 damage, depending on if it's, 2 or 3 or 4 times resistant. Next little tip we can get.
The public often calls them ghosts or monsters, but we've decided to define phase electron life forms as Digimon. The Digivice enables interaction with such beings. A critical function is the Digi-attack. It allows you to command your allies to hit hostile Digimon with a preemptive strike. Go on, give it a try.
So basically, it doesn't use SP, and you just, when you get within range,
Great.
you can throw a preemptive attack. If the preemptive attack does enough
good.
damage to kill, you won't even enter combat. It just gives you the money and gives you the XP. It's kind of great. But in the case that it does enter combat, it'll still do a chunk of damage and you'll go first. Whereas if the Digimon in question touches you, they will go first. So it's kind of a way to control the tide of battle.
Great. Great.
Luckily, I'm more than a little powerful right now, so. Right, so just look for things you can digitattack, because you can digitattack environmental objects, too. Like little blockades.
Well done. Great.
The preemptive attack is also affected by the weakness triangle. So since he resisted that, I have to go into a battle. Okay. No, we're just gonna come collect some more stuff off carts.
Great.
Oh, that Koromon. Going towards the source of the earthquake.
The target coordinates are just ahead, but there appears to be an obstacle in your path. Your Digimon should be able to remove it easily. Give it a try.
So, this is what I was talking about. You can digi-attack
You got it.
environmental objects. Yeah, that's not stable. I'm gonna walk away from that. But uh-oh, it's even less stable now because it blew up. We have a bit of a problem on our hands as the first big boy shows up, being a blue Metal Greymon, and we can actually stop moving during this chase, and that's a bad idea. But we're just gonna keep running down the hallway until we eventually hit the cutscene trigger.
Hey, over here! Come on! This way! Run! Hurry!
Big boy, very angry.
Let's go.
No, thank you, miss.
Thank goodness we finally found each other again.
Again. Do we know each other?
Huh? Enough with the jokes already. Now it's hardly the time, don't you think? Hey, where did he go? Wasn't he with you? Well, maybe he went on ahead. Come on. We need to hurry up to the roof of the government building.
He who? Who are you talking about?
Seriously, what's with you? I mean, isn't a war supposed to break out? We have to get to the roof of the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
Okay. Fine enough.
I'm guessing she's the target for our additional mission. She's not making a whole lot of sense, though. It's highly probable that she's been affected by an anomaly. What I still want to know, though, is why she was already approved to contact your Digivice.
I'm gonna guess
I'll
time
check the database
shenanigans.
again. If I learn anything, I'll be in touch right away. Even though she piques my interest, we need to do something about that giant Digimon first.
Alright, I'll go back out and fight it.
Allow it into the city. For now, please proceed with the primary mission.
I'll go fight it. Want me to? Roger. Securing the target and continuing on. Can't leave the one I'm supposed to keep safe. Fine.
It's no use. This door is stuck. But a major conflict is going to break out if we can't get through it soon, right? Isn't there some way to open it?
Well, there's a way to open anything when you have Digimon.
You got it.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, don't scare me like that. At least give me some warning next time. We should be getting close to the government building. We have to stop the fight that's about to start on its roof.
Okay. That's reasonable. How do you know that?
Wow. Great.
Okay. Since I'm going to try and play this more like a guide, there is one challenging enemy that the game does not force you to fight, but you can fight it, and you can beat it, but only if you grab this item.
Wow.
This is Icicle Edge. Because you can have two types of moves. There are the special skills that your Digimon knows. These are the ones that they will use in the anime. These are their signature moves. The other ones are the attachment skills. You can have up to 4 on every Digimon, and they are essentially little discs. You can take them, you can equip them, you can unequip them, and you can mix them around however you want. And the enemy in question that we're going to fight is weak to ice, and this is the only way to get an ice move this early in the game. But if you do want to fight this thing, you don't want to use Devimon. You can do it with Gomamon, but I'm going to show you an even better candidate to fight this thing when we get there. If you want to do it. But you need Icicle Edge. Oh, hi, buddy. No, he doesn't want to mess with me right now. He was afraid of my my spastic spinning. So here's another cool thing, regeneration mode. If you just stand still in an area where enemies can't hit you, it will regenerate your party's HP and MP for free. No need to go somewhere, no need to pay someone. It's great.
Great.
Good rule of thumb, pick up everything. Because crafting later in the game can be a beast if you don't pick up materials along the way. You go find and farm them. He found us! This is not the best thing for my health. Luckily for us, we're good. We got a big friend.
Are you...
And we get our first boss fight against Blue Metal Greymon, featuring guest star appearance from Omnimon. Now, this is going to be a little difficult because we only have one little Devimon. Luckily, Metal Greymon Blue is also a virus. So, we're not going to be taking extra damage, but he is a reptile type, which means he will take extra ice damage. This is not the optional enemy I was talking about.
You will never see it come. Transcendent Sword!
Well, yeah, show off. Kronos, use this. And I receive HP! Yeah, so another cool thing in this game is using an item does not end your Digimon's turn, because technically it's not the Digimon using the item, it's the tamer. So, because we didn't take too much damage from him, we were just gonna bop him a few more times. Ouch.
It is time! Transcendent Sword!
And because of how much damage he's doing, it's more of just wait for him to kill it, as opposed to, you know, kill it ourselves. And then he should kill it on his turn. Oh, didn't even attack me.
It's time! Supreme Cannon!
Bye-bye, buddy.
Leave this to me.
Okay, I'll leave it to you. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing. Nothing but data now. And XP. Hello. Bye. You're cool.
It might have started already. I sure hope that he's okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
We need to hurry too.
Yeah, probably.
That Digimon just now is the largest ever observed. Anomalies are harbingers of further tragedy. Odds are there's more, and worse, yet to come. We have to nip this in the bud. That's our mission.
Okay. I'll protect the civilians from anomalies.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Okay. Oh, look at all this conveniently ramp-shaped rubble that I can use to get up without too much inconvenience. Imagine that's the government building I'm supposed to go to. Looks like it.
It was recently discovered that Digimon had characteristics of both organic matter and electric signals. Your Digivice uses the electronic aspects of Digimon to summon them into action. The Digivice can also convert the Digimon equivalent of DNA into binary code, which can then be replicated like data. We call this system of creating new Digimon converting. Try using this feature to augment your forces.
So, as you defeat enemy Digimon, you will gain their data. You can use this to make copies of them at any level. Anything from in training all the way to megas. But the megas need, obviously, a lot more fights to get all that data. But you can get their scan rate up to 200%. The higher it is to 200%, the higher their talent and max HP will be. Talent being their maximum level cap. So a Coromon with a max level cap of 25 is not actually all that bad. So we're going to create our first Digimon, Coromon. Look at that, a little dude. He can do a water physical attack. He is a little guy. Luckily, we can have him in the party because he can turn into one of the required Digimon, which means he is allowed to stay. Now, the other reason you would have a lot of Digimon, and it's why I'm going to be making tons of them, is load enhancements, which allows you to basically load your non-used Digimon into your party Digimon to make them far stronger. And what I mean by that is, next to all of the stats is a blue 0. There is a chance when you load a Digimon into another one that you get some extra stats other than XP loaded into them. Those are called inheritance stats, and you can use them to get some pretty broken things. You can get every single stat on a Digimon to 9999. When you do this, they become very broken, unless you're on Mega Plus difficulty, which I'm learning in my other playthrough. But you can still get your Digimon pretty high.
Defeating more of the same type of Digimon will improve its analysis and boost the scan rate required for conversion. Once the scan rate reaches 100%, you'll be able to convert that Digimon and add them to your ranks. The closer the scan rate is to 200%, the stronger the new Digimon will be, so be sure to convert at a good time. It's also useful for anomaly analysis, so be sure to actively engage in combat to improve analysis and scanning.
The cool thing is, all 3 of your active party Digimon will be in one party. You can wander around with all your little guys. For now. Most Digimon don't stay small little guys. But, we'll get there. And then I'll never be able to see again because they will get in the way of the camera.
What happened here? Could this be what the wall was built to hide? Maybe something's happening on the roof of this building like that girl said. We can't ignore this. Cast aside common sense here.
Oh, okay.
Anomalies always take a turn for the unexpected.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Target coordinates set to Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building rooftop. Your first priority is to find a way up.
Aye, aye, Captain. Little guys.
It looks like a Digimon has been analyzed enough and is ready for conversion. Just like that's from having both organic and data-like properties. Their differences will become evident in and out of battle. Just like how identical twins don't have the same personality, it seems Digimon each have individual personalities too.
Accidentally double pressed A, so I thought I'd fix that.
You can learn more about each Digimon's personality under the Setup option in the Digimon section of your Digivice. Understanding each Digimon's personality will be vital to the success of your mission.
Yeah. Yeah, so Devimon is enlightened, which means I gain an increase to int, which is the magic stat, and SP growth, which is the one that I want it to have because I need to have a caster. I need to have a really powerful burst caster by the end of the game. Strategic. That's not great. That's not great for something that's supposed to be a physical attacker. You have half the int that you do attack. Don't worry, you're a dumb little baby, but I love you. We're gonna fix that with some training, little guy. That is a Chaos Dramon. He is level 65 and Mega level. Now, for people that don't know Digimon, you have in training, which is what these little guys are. And you have Rookie, which is what Demi here is. Then they go to Champion, Ultimate, then Mega. That's a Mega. Here's the thing. It's a virus type. It does, I believe, metal damage. Or steel type damage. And it's weak to ice. That little guy right there, actually, Monodramon. He is a vaccine type. And you can put Icicle Punch on him. Meaning, he can do ice... and he's a vaccine type, which means he'll take much less damage from Chaos Dramon. What you do is you run around the lobby of this building for an hour and a half to 2 hours, killing everything and converting a near infinite amount, about 150 to 200 Digimon, and then you throw them all into the Monodramon. It'll pump his level to about 25 to 27, along with giving him a lot of bonus stats. And that, if you're lucky, because you'll have to heal him with healing items almost every single turn, but you have enough healing items to make that work. But doing that is enough to beat him, if you're playing on balanced. If you're playing on hard, you need more like 200, 250 Digimon to get enough bonus stats and enough XP to get him that high. But it is possible to kill that thing on your first new game, no new game plus needed, using just playing smart around elemental weaknesses and knowing a little bit of the game's mechanics. People figured this out during the demo, because you could fight him in the demo. I think the entire reason he's here is to A, show you there are things that you shouldn't fight on your first run through, and B, give people in the demo a final challenge to do while waiting for the game to come out. You.
Do it!
Here goes! Real fast! It's go time!
Now, the reason I want him is I can de-digivolve him backwards into his previous stage and digivolve him into something that I am allowed to use for this challenge. Which is allowed. I can do that. Buddy. So, every once in a while, specifically every 3 fights, when you stop to rest, your Digimon will have a little bubble above them. You talk to them, you don't have to. You can have these little dialogue interactions. And you can use it to influence their personality. So, I want him to go into the Valor section, so I'm going to say, I want to send you into battle soon. So it shifts his personality towards Valor. There are more effective ways of doing this later on, but this is what you can work with early on.
You got it!
Here goes! Real fast!
Now, because I will only have 2 Digimon to fight a boss that I should have 3 Digimon for, I am going to be grinding a little bit.
Good, good.
Using a little bit of shenanigans to get some extra XP, some extra stuff, and we're not going to be fighting that thing. You can go punch it. It's a bad idea.
It's go time! Darts!
But the explanation aside, I will do just a little bit of grinding, and I will see you after the grinding is done.
Much appreciated.
Okay, I cleared out the bottom floor. Everything except the Chaos Dramon. Now, here's the thing. If you want to grind, if you want to grind as long as it takes to actually fight that thing, go up the elevator. As long as you do not go towards the first objective marker when you go up the elevator, you will not be locked into that, and you can come back down the elevator. Whew, it looks like we made it somehow. I don't want to witness all this fighting. Let's see how high the elevator can take us. So, we can go up the elevator. We can come back down as long as we don't go over to where she's going to tell us to go next.
It's getting worse. The fighting on the roof may have started already. We have to hurry.
So as long as you don't go to that, we can go right back down to the elevator and do a little bit more grinding.
I'm sorry.
Okay, after a little bit of, elevator grinding using this method of going up and down, I have a decent surplus of Digimon, along with Digimon that I can actually use, because Monodramon, Gazimon, they de-digivolve into the base form of what I need. I can use that to get them on the right track. And I got some good training for everyone else. Yeah, sure. Weak point blitz, let's go with that. We have to go to the south wing to get to the roof. I wonder if we can get there from the other side. Okay. No longer. Actually, no, I think it's when you cross the bridge.
Great.
No, I don't want whatever that is.
Wow. Great. There.
Mushroom.
It's go time!
The reason why it says Monodramon A is because I have 2 in my party that I could potentially summon.
Your Digivice also has an analyze function. It instantly scans your surroundings and marks anything suspicious. The Digimon in your Digivice help with this. Their sense of sight and smell helps pinpoint places of concern. A useful feature when you're unsure of where to go.
Do it!
Sadly, you don't need Analyze Mode to actually see if something's breakable. You can just spam right trigger and they'll break something. If we go across this bridge, then we can't go back downstairs. But because of one thing I saw, I am going to go back downstairs real quick. Okay, the thing I needed was to reset the room for this to show up.
Great.
Or this little guy, Kuramon. Kuramon does turn into a party member that I need directly, which means I now have a party member I can actually use in the third spot. Now this is what I have to work with so far. It's not optimal, it's not ideal, but it works with a full party of 3 now. Okay. After checking, one of my other party members that I will be looking for evolves from this. Meaning, I don't actually need the Gazimon. Get to it now. Which is great news, frankly. Absolutely wonderful, phenomenal news. So, I now have 4 Digimon, including something that knows Acid Bubbles, so now I have a debuff. Excellent. But seeing as things are going to get really hard really quick, if I do not do this soon, I'm going to be loading... This turns into that, and that turns into this. My starter definitely needs it, so we're going to be loading many of these in as possible. Wait, hold on. Because you can accidentally load your active party. There we go. Now I'll load. Not load my active party, which I definitely would have done. Although it's a lot, it'll give me the boost that I need. I'll pop all that in, and I get some good bonus stats, including a massive chunk of HP, 53 HP, this early is a borderline stupid amounts, frankly. But that should help now that I have a hyper carry, essentially. Now I just need to wait a little bit for me to heal on up now. Funny thing is the moment I can actually evolve you, Digivolve you, I'm able to.
That one.
I already hit the stat caps. And man, those stats are showing. Alright, let's run across the bridge now. Let's see what we're up against.
What's wrong? Come on, quickly!
We have a large lad. Oh, she's gone. That is a massive hunk of something.
Oh. Look, over here!
Oh, she's fine. How am I supposed to get over now?
Much appreciated.
It's okay, little dude. All of these are so precious. Okay, thinking about what this turns into, what I want it to be, we need it to start going up towards either daring or reckless, so I'm going to encourage it to go somewhere. Oh, it wants to go with me. Great, love that. I can absolutely imagine him with the adventure voice. I need to move it towards Sly, so I think we're gonna move it towards Amicability. Go buy me some juice. Okay. That looks like something I can use to get across a gap. Let's go ask that Digimon for aid.
Do it! There!
What? What in the world is going on?
End of the world. Who are you?
Me? I'm Digimon. All this rubble came crashing down all of a sudden, and I thought I was trapped. But
You
then
were
you
a little
showed up
bit.
and cleared the rubble away. But I still have no idea what's happening.
It's okay, buddy. Well, there's been a mysterious attack.
An attack? Is that what caused the crash just now? The whole building shook like crazy. All this rubble came crashing down all of a sudden, and I thought I was trapped. But then you showed up and cleared the rubble away. But I still have no idea what's happening.
What are you even here doing?
I don't know. All of a sudden, this rubble came raining down. I just want to get back to my friends.
You're about as helpful as a sack of potatoes. What? You want to get out of here with me?
Get out of here? How?
Why?
But you did clear away that rubble for me, so maybe I should trust you. Okay, I'll go with you.
I'm not gonna say that, that's just mean. And you fly to the other side.
Huh? Why do you ask?
'Cause that's our way out, buddy.
I don't think I can. Just look how puny my wings are.
It's fine.
You did clear away that rubble for me, though. And maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. So I'm thinking you probably aren't a bad person. Okay, fine. I'll give it a try.
Great, love to hear it. Let's go then. Cart.
Wow.
Cart of stuff. Cart of gray textures. I do love watching all my little dudes follow me. This is cool. Okay. It's simple. You just need to go like 50 feet in a straight line.
From here? You want me to fly to the other side from here?
Yep, you can do it. Please, you're my only hope. I can't fly.
What? Are you sure? Okay, I'll try. But I'm not guaranteeing we'll make it. Well, grab on. Here goes.
We're doing it. We're flying across the gap. But it is just a Biomon.
Ah! It's no good! We're going to make an emergency landing right there!
It's okay. It's an impromptu detour. We're fine. I'm sorry, I think we ended up further away. I also want to apologize for the Digimon conflict in the human world. I wish I could help you from here on out, but I'll only be a burden to you. I think it's better for me to rest here. Alright. Don't worry, citizen. I'll interact with the rest of the world and save it. Oh, Superstarmon. They've collapsed. Was this the doing of another Digimon? Oh. Iwimon?
Wow. Great.
It just did Digimon. Hello.
Let me tell you about Digivolution. The person who came up with the basic theories was your adoptive father,
Okay.
Dr. Yuki, the founder of Adamus. He referred to phase electron lifeforms as semi-cyber beings. Dr. Yuki's research was ignored in academic circles, but was carried on by like-minded individuals in the organization. And that research led to the discovery of Digivolution. As Digimon gain experience in battle, they go through changes. You might even have some Digimon that are ready to Digivolve now. Check your Digivice and see.
Okay. Obviously, I can't digivolve until I'm Agent Rank 3 for these ones, but I have the stats required. It takes such little stats. Like, it takes a lot of stats to get here, which is, I believe, Ogremon. But to just turn from Devimon to Devimon, such a low amount of stats. It's like, no, you're good. You're good. Also because it's enlightened to enlightened. So, here's the other thing. The base personality of certain Digimon is as follows. But if you can get your Digimon to match it, it significantly decreases the cost. And that's something you can get into agent skills too, is an even further cost reduction. Things that would cost thousands of attack would cost like 800 instead. But we do have some Digivolution capable critters. So we have Dracomon, Kotemon, Shoutmon, Guiomon, but for the sake of our playthrough, one of my party members is... the classic, the original, Agumon. Look at him, he's a little dude. Look at my little dude. Alright. And it's... actually, he already has the HP for it to evolve further. Excellent. I cannot, so their personalities don't match up. But I need to get both of these Monodramon back down to this form in order to use them. Yes, Kuramon needs to turn into this. Little grabber dude. Kuramon turns into Sumamon. That turns into... our other party member. This is Dracmon. Another virus-type Digimon. We're going to have quite a few of these. But, for our purposes, this is pretty good. He's pretty good. We also now need evolve him into a Sunomon. And from here, we need, trying to remember what it is off the silhouette alone. This. Sunomon digivolves to Goblinmon. Which is not bad to have a fire type move that's also speed reduction. Because that means our boys can get some more turns in. So we have 4 viable Digimon right now. And their stats are high enough to where when it matters, I should be able to get some decent Digivolutions up. Okay, he'll need more int. I'll probably switch his personality to something that gains int, but we actually have 4 rookie level Digimon now, which is much better than we had a few minutes ago. Alrighty. So, now that we've Digivolved and de-Digivolved, we can keep going.
You got it.
It's go time, dark!
It will, whenever you Digivolve, it will put your guys back to level 1, but they also level up very quickly from this state. And they have plenty of ways to get XP.
Got it.
And because I want to, Pepper Breath.
Ready? Pepper breath!
Sorry, little dude. I needed to hear Pepper Breath. It brings me joy. Yeah, you go, little Agumon. You are a problem.
You got it.
There's actually a champion level Digimon, and if you farm this area, you can technically get him before anything else, which is very funny.
Get ready, pepper breath!
I always like showing their combat animations when I first get them.
Goblin strike!
That speed reduction is primo for our purposes of please let me kill you before I die.
Get ready, pepper breath!
There we go.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so only 15% scan rate because it was a champion as opposed to a rookie.
Wow.
You have another dead Digimon, this time it's a Guardiamon.
Great.
Oh, hi. This thing is massive. Hi, buddy.
Everyone,
Can I shoot you in the eye with my Digigun? Somehow I doubt that would go over well. Oh, he has little footies. Well, not little footies, but he has footies that are just kind of dangling. Come on, I know you had a text box. There we go. Okay, what do you turn into? What am I trying to turn you into? Yeah, you need to be even more up here, yeah. There we go, daring. Increase crit rate, perfect. I want to be an adorable mascot character. How can I get everyone to like me? I mean, you kind of already... People already love you the way you are, but I don't want to do that, so... We need him to do a daring stunt. Yeah, plenty ahead. I don't mind a stat debuff at the start of the battle. It's not awful.
That shape and structure, it's man-made, no doubt about it. Why did the government close this place off to begin with? Is something afoot that not even Adamus is aware of? The two of us may be in over our heads. I'll make an urgent request for reinforcements. The nation's security agencies won't be of much help. That's why we exist. We must fulfill our mission.
The government is useless. Fight Digimon with Digimon. You got it, boss. Oh, this is the other side of the bridge. Okay, this is where we're supposed to get to. Ooh, 3 topaz.
wow.
No. Bye, little dude. I gotta run the moment I get out of this. No. He's guarding a box. Die, box guarder.
Goblin strike!
Yeah.
Great.
Ooh, Hydro Water. Digimon's available for Digivolution. Oh, okay, yeah. Aw, we're Mon. Nice. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is A, fill out these little dark shadows to know what things turn into more readily. The other reason why is because you get more XP for loading Digimon that are further along their evolutionary tree. So if I were to do, I don't know, this, gain 4 levels off just those 2 and get some extra little bonus stats. Not awful, not great, but not awful. Right now, my Devimon is rocking a level of power that, lets him survive most things.
It's go time,
Now, let me explain 2 stats for your Digimon at this point. you have, right underneath the XP, Talent and Bond. Talent is a Digimon's max level. Because I loaded so many Digimon into Devimon, it increases talent a lot, making its max level 63. Max level with the game is 99, so you can see how this is a great thing. Bond is a little quirky. So the Bond does a few things. Sometimes it's the activation of extra attacks and skills, but what it does is when you Digivolve at 0 Bond, you will lose all of your stats and you will gain the base amount of stats that Digimon is supposed to have. The higher your Bond, the more of your current stats will carry through into the next Digivolution, which is kind of why you want to try and get as much Bond as possible early on, which makes it good that I'm not actually changing my party. That'll make it where all of my Digimon are at max Bond by the time I'm halfway through the game. So it'll work out really well with that in there. I forgot he was there after just a few minutes of explaining. But he also can't do much to me because of hyper level, so we're just gonna pretend he doesn't exist. Bye, Toy Agumon.
I can't predict what awaits you ahead. Prepare for the worst. And don't forget about converting and digivolution. These functions are based on the theories given to us by Dr. Yuki. His inventions contributed greatly to society. Yet so few know of him because he rarely made public appearances, and he gave up all the rights to his work. He poured his own private funds into the establishment of Adamus to protect humanity from the threat of anomalies. No one is more suited to carry on his legacy than you, who bears his name. Master converting and digivolution well.
You got it. Yes. Be swole. No, we need you to get to Sly still. Where's Agumon? Why are you back here, little buddy? I'm totally good with scary stuff. You're good. Yeah, you want to be like me. Be more valorous. Be brave. Be awesome. Okay, where's this war I was hearing all about?
What's all this?
Found it.
Why are Digimon gathering on the roof?
War. Fighting. Aquagamon.
Look out! Here comes trouble!
And here comes our first boss battle without
This hostile
an
is clearly
aid.
more powerful than the other Digimon.
No Omnimon
You are
here.
hereby authorized to use cross arts. Using the Digivice as a catalyst, focus the energy of your Digimon on a single point and release it. How well you can align the hearts of your allies all depends on you yourself. All that we do to protect humanity from anomalies. On the honor of Adamus, we must persevere.
So, how crossouts work is whenever you land crits or exploit elemental weaknesses on enemies, you will fill the crossart gauge with CP, critical points, and you can use your cross art. The cross art is something that is different. There's like 10 of them in the game and they all do different things. The one you start with is a 30% buff to all stats and is widely agreed upon to just be awesome. And it's the only one that actually gets an upgrade later on in the game. So, we're looking at Okuagamon, a virus insectoid champion level Digimon with 4,500 health and some decent stats, but his magic defense is lower than his physical defense. But he doesn't have an elemental disadvantage to darkness. He does have an elemental disadvantage to getting lit on fire. So, because that was a virus versus a vaccine and elemental disadvantage, got some good damage. But because this is a virus versus a virus, you only get a 50% bonus. Still, not a bad amount.
Ready to go.
Cross art time.
Launching cross art.
Let's go, little buddies. Attack bind. You don't have attack now either. All of your stats are gone. Pepper breath.
Pepper breath!
Ooh.
I fear this Digimon is unlike any we've encountered previously. Our job is to keep civilians safe from anomalies. We can't afford to make any mistakes here.
Okay.
Goblin strike!
Good job, buddy. That did nothing. That did nothing. I hope you're proud of yourself. Because that's the only one of those you're going to get off. Pepper breath.
Oh, yeah!
Good job, little buddy. Ha, you suck. That is what we call a certifiable problem. Sir, I identified you as an anomaly. You are a problem. That's also a problem. That's a big hand. That's a big punch. Oh, bye, Anomaly Man. Bye, girl. Bye, everything. Talk about a nuclear punch.
Is it alive? What is it? I've never seen a Digimon like this before. No, you're wrong. This isn't a Digimon. Huh? Then what is it?
It woke me up. I was having a nap. Fine, I'm up now. Short.
It must be a human.
Yep, that's me.
This is a human?
I second short.
Both of you!
Where did that sword come from?
No ordinary human could reach this place. That means you must be dangerous, an intruder.
I am both of those things, but I am not dangerous to you.
Some government building exploded? What are you talking about? What do you want? Wait, could you be after the egg?
I did miss breakfast.
Prepare yourself, egg thief!
I am no egg thief yet. It is not in my possession.
Minerva? This human just looks confused to me.
Oh, hi, the problem's back.
What? Another intruder? You! You must be this egg thief's accomplice! Ah!
Minnie!
Nervy!
No, that's not good. That just blips away.
Is that your friend?
That is not. That is what we call an anomaly. It might be a serious anomaly.
Not sure what you're talking about, but you're basically saying it's bad news, right?
Yeah, I'm basically saying it's bad news.
If something happens to that egg, the human world might be affected too.
Great, now it's my problem.
This is so frustrating! There's no time to explain everything! If you aren't that Shadow's friend. Can you help us, please?
Yeah, okay. I can do that. Oh, dang it, there's no self signal in this place. There's no signal. Is there something in this place that's causing some sort of interference? Okay. Now, we gotta chase down this dark shadow. That looks like an egg. Don't touch that egg! My breakfast.
No! Stop it! That egg is very important!
I don't know what's going on.
Stop that thing!
Give me a little more time to think.
No, hurry! The egg!
Fine. Agent always answers a cry for help. Tackle the anomaly. Oh no, the anomalied the egg. We broke it, and it broke the floor. This was like this when I got here!
The egg!
The precious egg of the Great Guardian.
The one meant to save this world. Egg thief!
Okay, that's not entirely accurate. I did not steal it.
Seems we have another mess in our hands. A conflict over the natural laws of this world. I guess we can't stay entirely uninvolved.
Hey, are you even listening? You know this is all happening in your domain. Homeros.
Hmm?
Oh, ow, my back. I landed hard. Oh, still no cell signal. I'm back in Japan, right? Alrighty. Transported back to a mysterious park from what could possibly have been the digital world, this adventure is only getting started, with our party 2/3 of the way done, and all at rookie level. Our team is shaping up to be able to handle all of the problems and issues, anomalies, that we will face in the future. But that is all for this time. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next timeline.